Hello everybody and welcome back into Fancico Coliseum for some more Toronto Wildhounds hockey action. The Wildhounds taking on the Sudbury Wolves for the first of two meetings this year. Or is it the second? But nonetheless, look in front of you, the Wildhounds release their new alternates with a blue, gold, red, and black tone as an early chance scores. Well, not a good way to start in new uniforms as the Hounds find themselves down early, 1-0. Tyler Bryson back between the pipes, a goal 49 seconds in for Dalibor Dvorsky, and this is a giveaway by Bryson. Yeah, but the blue has a nice tone with that red, gold, and black. I think these uniforms have a really nice touch to them. Something different for this club. We've never seen this before. Coffey sends it in, so an early Sudbury lead. As here's Copper, gave that away to Mania. Wildhounds need 7 more wins to make the playoffs. They have 19 wins on the season, 25 is the requirement. Here's a save early made the other way as McCoy picks it up. Brian McCoy goes high out, wide and shoots. That's blockered away, a good shot by him. And now the other way come the Wolves, leading 1-0 early as the Hounds in their new alternates. Here's a chance, stopped by Bryson. Given away, side of the net, pass in front, a good save, it's in. It was handled, but it sneaks through, and it's 2-0 early. Koinian gets the goal. And this one for Bryson, you need to have it. He saves it, but it's going to trickle through him and in. 2-0. So 2-0 lead early. Hounds are playing on back-to-back nights. Keep that in mind. They just played the Halloween game against Kingston. As here's a chance in front, and a good save that time by Bryson. Here's Dvorsky. That's kicked out. Copper with it. Pass finds Finnegan. 2-0 Sudbury early. Coming in, here come the Hounds. Copper to the goal, it rolled off his stick and wide. Circling around, keeping it on his stick. Copper, he's stopped. Here's Cleaver with it now. Luke Cleaver shooting right to Vaudrous. He'll cover on that for Sudbury. 11:55 to go first period, 2-0 Wolves. And here we go. So the face-off won back by the Wolves in their own end, but gave that away to Luke Cleaver. Side of the net, there's Woods. Pass in front. Lash just missed. Kept it in, back to the point, and that got to Delic, and this might be trouble. Delic behind the D. He's in. He's stopped by Bryson. Here's a pass back to the point. That shot got through its handle. Picked up. Now Price firing block. Delic scores! 3-0 in the first for the Sudbury Wolves. And they are looking great. Yeah, they are, and we knew that they were going to be a force coming into tonight. They are the team with more rest. And, of course, it's showing here. Hounds played yesterday, and they find themselves down in a big hole tonight. 3-0 in their new alternates. Face off the center. Well, if you're the Wildhounds, you just hope that you can get back on track here. It's been all Sudbury. Cleaver moves in. Lash dug it free. Here's Luke Cleaver. Cleaver to the goal. Stopped. Where is it? They whack away. It slides wide of the post. And the rebound put through the paint. Here's Ben Shears feeding it over. There's a save made. 8 shots in the game for Toronto, but nothing doing. Here's another. That went through the paint wide. Price. Side of the goal. Trying to be careful with it. Wildhounds. Van Blay goes back to get it. Van Blay with speed down the right side, in over the line. Winding, centering. Goyen fired that wide. Picked up by Delic. He'll shoot it. That's blocked. Lawson to Carr. And a penalty on the play going to Sudbury. Toronto to the power play. Hounds went 1 for 1 on the power play yesterday. An opportunity to get on the board here with the extra attacker. The draw. One back, picked up, Cleaver. Here's Mania. And that's sent out, just out. Thrower back in, that's offside against Alex Ladd. Hounds have been very sloppy and slow to start this first period. They're going to have to find a way to get their groove on here because it's not looking good early. Down 3-0, and it's been all Wolves, as you had mentioned. Here's a pass that finds Luke Cleaver. Cleaver trying to sneak his way through. That didn't work out. And Mania to DeAngelis. Now Mario, and back down the ice. Copper to collect a minute to go in the Hound power play. Went 1 for 1 yesterday, as we had mentioned. Here's Ryan McCoy. He'll step in. McCoy lost it. Cleaver in front. That pass came, but he did not get a handle on it, and it's sent out again. Copper back ahead. Ryan McCoy is inside. Winds and shoots. He stopped. They score on the rebound. There it is. Luke Cleaver, power play goal. 3-1 game. So the Wild Hounds answer finally with a power play goal to get within 2. 2:42 to go in the first period, 3-1 hockey game. They are now 2 for 2 in their last 2 power plays in the last 2 days. Here's Coffey, has McCoy ahead. McCoy scores! Just like that, it's a 1-goal game. Ryan McCoy. So the Wild Hounds make it a 1-goal game late here in the first. It's 3-2. Fans on their feet here. What a response from the Toronto Wild Hounds to go back-to-back just like that. They're in this game. Here it's brought in by Ferran. Down the right side, moving to the middle. Finnegan took that away, sends it ahead to Coffey. Coffey looks back for some help. There's Thrower. Gave it away. McCallum. That's turned over. Ryan McCoy will break up the middle. Here's McCoy. He stopped. Great move in tight, better save. Has it again, and he is stopped. Side of the net, tried to jam that through. It didn't work. 3-2 after 1, the Sudbury Wolves in front. Good first period. It was all Sudbury, but Toronto shifted momentum late in that first period and almost tied it at the buzzer. 3-2, they're down after 1. Shot to goal in the hockey game, 14-9 Toronto. It's 3-2 Sudbury after 1. Hits are 3-0 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-4 Wolves. Power plays Toronto 1 for 1. Sudbury hasn't had one. 3-2 after 1. Welcome into period 2 tonight from Fantago Coliseum in downtown Toronto. The Hounds happen to actually be back on home turf. They were at Scotiabank for the Halloween game yesterday. Here's Musty. Thrower took it back, and here go the Hounds. Dalton Thrower looking. Has help. It's Coffey. And that was given away to Mania and brought out. Coignan. Here come the Wolves. Pass off to Musty. Dropping a shot. That's blocked by Finnegan. Hounds ahead. Pass finds Copper. He had a goal yesterday. Moves in with it here. Copper looks for help. Found it. And McCoy just missed. Maybe in too tight that time as Voindras keeps it out. Voindras has had to be good in between the pipes for Sudbury. Makes another save. He got an early one. A late one in that first period, and then here early in the second. But here's McCoy again, and that one just slides off his stick. Now a shot comes through, and that's blocked. Thrower will try. That's blocked. In the corner with it. Came back out front. That was McCoy looking for the loose change, but Musty will go the other way, out there, down the right side, and in. He's stopped by Bryson. From behind the goal, looking out front, Coignan. Here's Mania. That's blocked. It goes to the corner. Toronto can't get it out. Coignan. Here's Mania. Big block. Rebound. Huge save, Bryson. It's loose. They whack away. And that goes off the post. Bryson just got a piece. Here's another down low. Petrovsky couldn't jam it. Wolves pressing. Price. Van Bley. That's blocked by Danton Coffey. Coignan still can't get it out. Van Bley. Here's Price. Poked ahead. Danton Coffey has it. And he ran out of speed as he got it at center. Van Bley taken back by Finnegan. Here's Kyle Finnegan. The pass finds Ryan McCoy. McCoy steps in and shoots. Kicked out by the right toe of Voindra, and back the other way. Here comes Delic. In over the Toronto line. We're halfway. 3-2 game. Cheers. Picked up by Rocha. Here's Giroux now. Off to Van Bley. That's blocked. Now another stop by Bryson. Woods for Coffey. Hounds will turn it up ice. Coffey looking. There's a pass. It's cut. But Woods stole it away. Woods shoots. He's stopped there. Price. In his own corner, circling off the forecheck of the Wild Hounds. Now Goyette. In the middle of the ice, his pass finds Giroux behind the D. He scores! Giroux gives the Sudbury Wolves a 2-goal lead back late here in the second. It's 4-2. 14:09 of the second period. And this is one Tyler Bryson needs to have. Yeah, he's just not in the right position. It's going to beat him any day. And until you know the right position, you're not going to make that save. Here's Price moving in. The Hounds down by 2 once again as now Luke Cleaver finds it late in the second period. Down by 2 again. Cleaver dishes that off. That finds help and Shears. Ben Shears moving in. Shears, he's stopped. Rebound. Oh, what a stop by Voindraw. And he'll cover on that as Luke Cleaver shaking his head in disbelief. 3:38 to go in the second. Absolute robbery. This is a huge save by Voindraw in the splits. Hounds can't believe that that did not get in. Face-off coming, one back, Hounds have it. Nicholson shooting, that was easily stopped as Mania taken down, penalty going to Toronto. Sudbury will have their first power play of the night, up by 2 late here in the second. 4-2 they lead. Here's the draw right side of the goal. It's one back picked up by Musty and he's stopped by Bryson. Nicholson in the corner with it. Wildhounds look up ice. The pass finds Alex Lash, and Lash will take off. Lash bumped off the puck, tries to get it back, and lost that battle as here's Musty in with Dvorsky. Now Goyet stopped by Bryson. The bouncer finds Woods, and Ryan Woods will take off with it. Here goes Woods. He'll move in and shoot, and he's easily stopped. Thrower poked to the corner. It's picked up by Goyet, and he'll bring it up the left side and through. Nicholson grabs that back. Toronto turning it over. That was Cleaver. Here's Goyet back inside. Power play time running out. Wolves center and score. Power play goal. It's 5-2. And just like that, they have the 3-goal lead back from the first. Late here in the second with a power play goal. Dvorsky is second of the night. Wildhounds shaking their heads in disbelief here. They've had a good period, just haven't been able to find a way to come back. And now down by 3 again, just like they were in the first. Here's McKinley. He'll bring it inside. McKinley looking ahead. That pass was cut. And here's a break. Koinian wants to make it worse. He stopped and the rebound off the post. Here's Musty with a shot. Centering it. Save Bryson. 5 seconds to go in the period. It's all Sudbury. Save made and we're through to 5-2 through 40 minutes tonight from Fantico Coliseum in downtown Toronto. Shots to go in the game are 22-20 Toronto, but it's 5-2 Sudbury after 2. Hits are 6-2 Hounds. Faceoffs 9-6 Sudbury. 1-for-1 on the power play. Both clubs. We head to the third, 5-2. Welcome into period 3. The Wildhounds, the best third period team in the league. They're going to be tested tonight, down by 3. Faceoff 1. Here's Mania on the giveaway to Levko Copper, but it's bounced back through center of the Koinian. Sent ahead for Dvorsky. 2 goals on the night for him. Musty walks in and shoots. That was blocked. Hounds center it. It was given away to Musty again. Here's Koinian. Shut down by Bryson. Ryan McCoy bumped off. That was Thrower trying to get it. Koinian is stopped again. It's all Sudbury. The Hounds cannot get control. Now they finally do. Here's Dancing Coffee moving in. Centers it back to Copper. Copper shooting. Easily handled, and Voindraw will cover up. Almost 4 gone in the third period. 5-2 Wolves from Toronto. Toronto Wildhounds showing off their new alternates on a back-to-back night. It's not going in their favor in any way. Here's DeAngelis, and it's funny how this game was tight, and it became a blow open late in that second period. Here it's picked up by Dvorsky, and he'll bring it through the center of the ice, down the right side and in. No one's stopping him. Here's the pass across. Koinian settles it down. There's Mania to DeAngelis. He's stopped again. And it's all Wolves as the Hounds standing around here in this third period. Finnegan to Ryan Woods. Here goes Ryan Woods. Inside, waits, shoots. Easily handled. Face off again in the Sudbury zone. 12:26 to go. 5-2 game. Wildhounds could not afford to lose. And tonight that is the case. 3-0 win yesterday absolutely reversed today, and it could be because they're tired, obviously. No excuses. You still have to find a way to play on back-to-back nights, but for the Wildhounds tonight, it's been a sleeper. Here's Nicholson up the board side. Nobody was there. It's given right back to the Wolves again. DeAngelis. He'll bring it in on the left side, centered for Giroux. Now Delic. Hounds trying to get a handle on it. They just can't. Here's Renfro. Picked up the board side for Owen Carr. He's pinned, and just like that, they lose the puck again. 9 to go. Goyette to the goal. Scores. You can see it coming, and it's 6-2. So David Goyette gets the goal with 11:14 into the third, and it's a 6-2 game. Bad start for the new alternates. The Wildhounds fans will not have good things to say after tonight's performance. Here's Shears. Now Carr trying to grab it back. Owen Carr. That center cannot hold on to it. Delic. And they're in again. Delic. Goyette. Stopped by Bryson. 6:44 to play. 6-2. Oh, would this have been a different game if McCoy scored either late in that first or early in the second period, but neither of his chances found a way in. And then from there, Sudbury built to a 4-2 lead, and it didn't stop after that. Here's Copper. Easily stopped. .5:14 to go. 6-2 game. Wildhounds' 8-game winning streak will come to an end. You can't win them all, but this one tonight's going to sting, as that was tipped and easily stopped. Van Voy. McCoy kept it inside. In the corner, still holding on to it, and Van Voy won the battle. Under 4 to go. Van Voy circles back in his own zone, just killing the clock. It's the best thing you can do, as he still has it. Centers it, gave that away to Coffey. Here's Dancing Coffey from behind in front. Hocek made that time. Here's Giroux behind the D, looking to make it 7. And that goes wide. Now down low. Hounds pick it up. Pass ahead, finds Ryan McCoy. Could not score earlier. He'll try late as he stopped and sent it to the paint wide. 30 seconds left. We're within the final 30 seconds now. Nicholson kicked ahead for Alex Lash. Lash back in. Lash shooting, scoring. Alex Lash makes it 6-3 late. So the Wildhounds down by 3 in the final 30 seconds. Lefko Copper's line, and sorry, it's 20 seconds. Face-off one back by the Wildhounds. The pass finds Lash. Time running out for this Toronto club. This one goes wide of the goal, and that will do it. Mania sent ahead for Coignan. He'll circle off the forecheck of the Wildhounds and pass off for Musty. 5 seconds left. Pass off. There's a shot blocked, and that'll do it. Sudbury Wolves walk away with a decisive 6-3 win here today as the Hounds unveil their new alternates, not the way they wanted to, winning 3-0 in the Halloween game last night, falling 6-3 today on a back-to-back. And that leaves them with 9 games remaining in the season and 6 wins required.